Firstly, I think he is an interesting character. He's a person who, when I read scripts, I always look out for originality and characters which will challenge me and which will sort of give me an opportunity to do something different. And this was exactly that, because he's so unexperienced in the real world. I thought it would be interesting to try and convey that kind of feeling. Gardner is, he's lived his whole life on this space station in Mars ever since he was born, so he's had a pretty limited experience of the outside world. Pretty much everything he knows is what happens on Mars, and the few snippets of information that he gathers through different things and finding out about Earth, which is something he loves and he craves. That's everything. His whole world revolves around this idea of getting to Earth. Firstly, the main issue is the change in gravity, which really affects him physically. It causes him difficulties walking, running, doing just about anything, but he eventually gets used to it. And yeah, I think his whole experience of social interaction is so limited. He has no idea what to do in certain situations, and he doesn't read social cues, and he doesn't understand sarcasm. There's lots of different things which come across as pretty funny in the film, and it's quite fun to really play with those. I guess the sense of belonging, which is something we can all really connect with, and belonging somewhere and feeling like you're worth something, which Gardner really doesn't at the start of the film because no one knows he exists. And in his words, how can you be indispensable if no one knows he's alive? And so his whole motive about finding somewhere to that he belongs and that he feels safe is also something I think everyone needs and everyone strives for. Bryn's been a lot of fun to work with. She's, I mean, this whole story revolves around Gardner's and Tulsa's relationship. So, yeah, me and Britt had a lot of fun. And it's quite the way their relationship evolves through the film is quite interesting because they both kind of balance each other out. Whereas Tulsa's this manic kind of almost energy, and Gardner's much calmer and kind of complacent. Gary's been amazing fun to work with. He's a really nice guy, and he's a phenomenal actor as well. So working with him the last few weeks has been it's been a lot of fun, and I learned a lot, I think. I mean, he is cool, and he's really, really funny. Him and Peter have an amazing relationship. They just bounce off each other, and he just makes the whole vibe on set feel very light and not too serious. That's been great. I think, like the relationship with Gardner and Tulsa, Kendra has been such an important part of his life and been such an important kind of aspect of who he is. So because of that, we really wanted to make sure the relationship was quite sort of fun. Although she is almost his caretaker in a kind of mothery aspect, they're also almost like siblings, so they have that kind of banter and that lightheartedness, which we both really wanted to capture, make sure it wasn't too cliched. Well, Peter is a fellow Brit, which is nice. It's always nice to have someone with your own accent and who appreciates a good cup of tea. So yeah, he's been incredible. He's really helped me to find Gardner, and he used to be an actor as well, so he really understands acting and he really understands the sort of way an actor works. So when you have that and you have that kind of appreciation from the director and he knows what he's doing, then you can trust him a lot more and everything just works a lot better.